Gentleman from Illinois is recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise today in strong support of H.R. 634, the American Veterans Disabled for Life Commemorative Coin Act, introduced by Mr. Moore and by my colleague from Illinois, Mr. Kirk. Madam Speaker, occasionally we disagree on the floor of this great chamber, and we heard some of those disagreements aired a couple of minutes ago, but now there can be no disagreement about the goals of this legislation. Honoring the heroes who've been grievously injured in the defense of this country, in defense of liberty, in defense of democracy. There are plenty of monuments, as well there ought to be, to those who gave their lives for those causes, but I know of no monument to those who lived but whose lives were drastically altered, whose bodies were broken, but whose spirits are still strong. But now they will have their own monument, and it's only right, Madam Speaker. This memorial will be for the World War II vet who came back without a hand, the Korean War vet who uses a wheelchair, the Vietnam vet who uses the white cane of the blind, and for the veterans of the conflicts in the Gulf who came back to us forever changed. In 2000, Congress approved the building of the American Veterans Disabled for Life Memorial. It will be a $65 million privately funded memorial just west of the Rayburn Building, across from the Botanic Garden, and in full view of the Capitol. The Commission of Fine Arts and the National Capital Planning Commission approved the conceptual design in 2004 and reaffirmed it in 2006. The memorial will express our nation's gratitude to those who paid the terrible cost of defending freedom. It represents the values of duty, of courage, and of sacrifice that are the lifeblood of American democracy. I urge members, staff, and the rest of the country to look at the website of the memorial at avdlm.org, American Veterans Disabled Life Memorial.org. About half of the money for construction already has been raised in this legislation through surcharges on the sale of silver $1 coins to be issued by the U.S. Mint in 2010, could raise another $3.5 million to be used for construction or to maintain the dramatic memorial. Madam Speaker, I'm glad to be one of more than 300 members of Congress who co-sponsored this bill, which is supported by the VFW, the American Legion, the DAV, and thousands of veterans and veteran organizations across the nation who've contributed to the memorial's creation. Madam Speaker, I ask for the immediate passage of H.R. 634, urge all members to support it, and with that, I reserve the balance of my time.
The gentleman reserves his time. The gentleman from Kansas is recognized.